Shall we?
Let's go.
Thank you very much. I'm going.
Hey, how are you? I'm okay.
Do you like to bring jackets? Anything at all?
Jackets.
Jackets.
Would I be alright to leave my backpack? Oh, thank you.
You never know what the weather's going to be like around here. Thank you so much. No problem.
How are you today?
Just for drinks here?
We've got a table.
Yeah, they're waiting for the table in just a couple of minutes.
Would you like the side, that side?
Doesn't matter. You're on your way.
Here.
Right on, right on.
This here will be for you. You can choose whatever you like to sit.
Okay.
No worries, you will not have to think about it. Thank you. I shall be right back. Stupid time to ring you, Julian. Oh, that's so cool. Sources of origin on the back. Sources of origin on the back.
Well, I see the BFG. I see the BFG.
Welcome.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Very good afternoon. My name is SOURDOUGH. I'm part of the sommelier team, and today I'm dedicated to look at your drink experience.
Splendid.
We can present the full wine and drink list for later on.
Right now, so we'll do it right now.
Absolutely. We will take that. And would you like to start the lunch with a nice and refreshing champagne? We have a toast.
Up to you.
No, not for the moment.
I will let you have a look. Just let you know, on the first page you can find our signature cocktails, but we can do nearly any other world classic. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you.
My goodness.
Right.
The station with both sets.
Yeah, I know the one.
I looked at that. I went when we last came in January. I had already spring with it, and I said, "Oh,
Yeah, no thanks.
some people are tempted. They go halfway up, like thinking it's going to be like,
nice.
lift.
Lift is always easier.
I mean, I actually have 60 minutes to go.
Yeah, exactly.
I was looking at a toy shop. I got it.
Sometimes that's all it takes, you know what I mean?
Higher than that.
Yeah. I'm not too bad with heights, but I can imagine.
I'm petrified. No, I'm not. It's not me.
That's fine, it's mine. Right, let's go see the
Fat duck as well.
Yes. He hasn't.
Yes, we have.
Amazing. Well, welcome to the Restaurant Blumenthal. As I mentioned earlier, my name is Andrea and I'll be looking after you today with Julian. And I have for you a little bit of fun game, what we like to play here. I'm sure maybe you've seen it before or online if you looked. These are our type of interactions that we have here. And it's completely up to you which one you choose. I'm going to start with the first one. Over here we have Mr. Adventure. Mr. Adventure doesn't like to be too much interrupted. He likes to have a nice discreet service. I also say that this card will introduce the food who does the talking for us. So basically you will have to guess what is in there, and then I will be asking a bit of questions as well. But the good part here about this as well is that the chefs talk to you throughout your lunch as well, and then explain to you actually the cooking preparation and actually what they do. Over here, the guide here explains a little bit more about the food preparation itself, so exactly as well as chef would be saying a little bit of a fun facts, but we won't go into too much of a history as because we are in quite historical place here. We have here a Maverick, which the Maverick more represents about the source of origin, the cookbooks of where we got the inspiration from, and when Heston kind of got his imagination and about the recipes itself. Over here is just a little reminder card which one these ones are, and also you can switch it up at any time you prefer to. So it's quite fun, it's completely up to you. You can also have you can also play the game with me because you can switch it up at any time. So it's completely up to you. Amazing, well, perfect.
Great.
You can choose whatever. We're going to start very soon, later on after if you like to pick some drinks with some little pre-snacks, I think, and then we have, we're going to go ahead with the tasting menu.
Splendid. Thank you.
Mom, it's all up to you.
I did see these cards and I did wonder what they were.
Yeah.
It's all up to you.
Well,
No pressure.
oh, I think I'll just go with the guide, to be honest.
Guide?
Yeah. It's perhaps the most well-rounded one.
Yeah.
I mean, if I were to go for the adventure, like you and I have the most extensive palettes here.
Although, wouldn't it be great to see what everyone else would think?
Like I said, don't know
What's
what
life
we do.
without a sense of adventure, eh?
Fair enough. Wow. Perfect. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Another signature, another of his signatures is, like, as you see, we're having a 2016 vintage. So from the 2016 vintage, he released part of it earlier on time. The rest of the bottles, he kept them in his cellar a certain amount of years, sometimes even 20 years before he allowed the bottles to be released on the market.
Very good.
It's in perfect condition.
So we can start with the first course.
Ooh. Yeah.
I trust your judgment.
Yeah. Definitely less acidity, but there's more body.
Yeah?
Yeah. I like it.
Oh, it's got an aroma to it straight away.
Yeah. Perfect. Thank you.
Very welcome. It's a wonderful lunch.
Thank you.
The light to the left, absolutely.
NITRO-POACHED aperitif.
Yeah. Here we go.
Maybe you had it before.
Twice.
That's very nice. Well, then that's good. So essentially what we're going to have here is a vodka lime and sour to create a nice palate cleanser before you start your tasting menu. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually cook your nice little texture here in our beautiful nitrogen. As we know, nitrogen is very cold, about -200 degrees, right? So we have to be always very careful. And we are bringing actually dishes all the way from Fadak to celebrate their 30th anniversary next year, which means we're gonna create maybe a little menu out of some of the dishes there too. We recently had on our menu as well the Turbot Veronique, as it's very popular for cooking with grapes. So it was a very big hit, I must say, with the champagne gel as well as the self-pickled grapes. So we're going to start over here. I recommend straight away all in one go, don't wait on anyone, otherwise it will lose that one. Thank you.
Is that a matcha powder?
Yes, exactly. just to bring a bit of a bitterness to it as well. So we have the sourness, bitterness. I think it goes very well. It's a very nice combination. It's a bit cold, as it's cold outside. Not today, I must say, it's quite warm. But it's very refreshing. So amazing. Any favorite dish in the Fat Jack?
For myself, I would have to say the crab ice cream risotto.
Okay, very nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Reason being is because it tests your palate to the limit.
Yes.
You got all the 5 senses plus hot and cold.
Yeah.
Very nice. What was your favourite when you went to
I would have to say the veal.
The veal?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was quite nice.
Saddle veal, yeah.
Yeah. I haven't had gone yet, but I am making my way there after New Year for sure as well.
They should be making sure you go there. They should be paying for it.
Yeah. You got a taste test.
Yeah, we have our very good benefit of it, so of course, but I haven't got the good time yet. So I'm definitely after New Year's gonna make my way there to have a nice experience as well. Actually, a couple of people here joined us all the way from there. Our assistant manager Julian, he is all the way from there.
Oh, I met Julian.
You know Julian?
Yeah, he's a lovely gentleman.
Yes, exactly. So I think you might be able to see him maybe later on. I'm not really 100% sure.
Oh, I gotta say hi to him then.
Yes.
Jess.
I like this, it's so fun. It took me time to learn it actually because I was very anxious about it, but now it's every day, you know, so it's really fun.
Think about Elliot.
And the good thing is as well here that you start with your NITRO-POACHED aperitif, and that you're going to finish with your ice cream chori as well on the end. So I think it's quite nice and quite refreshing. We like to start cold and we like to finish cold as well. And the last one here. Apology, this one is a bit bigger.
No?
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Sour?
Perfect.
Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Which I'm sure you maybe tried as well, as we are using the one and only granular, so Manitoba Canadian flour, and as we know, this was nicely done all the way from Italy, from Julian, by one of the chefs who won a competition that Heston Blumenthal gave them back then. And on the side we have a nice Berkeley Dairy Farm butter, which is just slightly salted and is actually handcrafted with our churros, as we have a quite nice part of a history there too. We're using actually the Judy roses we are using as our chandeliers, so we thought why not to handcraft as well a little bit on the butter too.
Awesome. Thank you. Oh
my god, this is the best bread in the world.
Yeah.
yeah, best bread in the world.
We have to get a loaf for that.
Yeah.
Dinner by Heston. That's our first course day lunch. So we have our SALAMAGUNDY. So comfy chicken leg. We confit for about 3 hours in smoked duck fat, slow at 68 degrees. So it gets nice and tender. Then we flat it down just to give them during service nice searing on the plancha, so to get this even and crispy color on the skin. Then glaze it with salad dressing. We make with chicken glaze stock. Very well reduce it as a glaze and then emulsify with some walnut vinegar. So it's nice, nutty, nice and sharp taste. On the top, some bone marrow coated with panko. It reminds the panzanella back in the days with firm bread, making breadcrumbs. So it takes you back to the past and then to the future where we're revisiting some pickled walnuts. On the bottom, some horseradish and onion gel. To finish it, our salad dressing and a bit of a fresh horseradish. Enjoy.
Perfect. Thank you.
My favorite recipe, as Heston wanted to introduce a little bit of a barbecue characteristics when we were opening here. So the bone marrow, it adds to it quite nice, stronger flavors. So that's why we really enjoy this recipe itself, because we just the combinations together kind of creates a nice little flavor.
Thank you. Ooh.
That's the trouble with eating all these places. You don't want to eat it because it's too much like you've got
Yeah.
you're ruining it. You know
Too
what I'm
beautiful to eat.
saying? Exactly.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Charlie, no, it's not.
So, I get what I mean about the barbecue. So,
Yeah.
it's very similar, like taste profile.
Oh, that was gorgeous.
This is our second course for today. Our shredded scallop. So scallop tartare, just with some amber, some herb, and raw shallots. So basically, we rinse the shallot just to lose a bit of the sharpness from it. So they'll bring that sweetness from the onion. Then some fresh herbs, tarragon, cherry, parsley, so refreshing up a little bit. Some pickled lemon chopped inside. So you got some pickle even on the side, just to bring a bit of the acidity. Pickle gnocchi, sharp pickle with Madeira. So Madeira pickle, very interesting with the spices, some black pepper, some bay leaves. So it's nice and sweet taste added on the gnocchi. Some pickled dulse, some glazed shiitake on top of our scallop carpaccio dressed with yuzu dressing. And then to finish it, our mushroom consomme. So we roast our shiitake and bottom mushroom till they get like nice golden color. Then Madeira, just to sweeten up a little bit this mushroom flavor, gives a nice taste to it. And then clarified with the egg white. So really nice, really intense flavor within sherry blend in it, so it brings a bit of this floral taste as well to it. So enjoy, guys.
That's it.
That's very nice.
It's got like a surprisingly earthy zone going through it as well. I like it. What do you think, Jess?
I get a little bit of everything.
And you get the shallots in there as well.
Yep.
Yeah, the shallots.
Ooh. That is gorgeous. Yes, mop up the sauce.
Alright, don't worry about it, we're fine. Tight, you're alright. It's quarter to currently. It's quarter to currently.
Takes it on. It's I don't know. It's charging yet. I don't know. It's still
Max fair.
Yeah, that's that.
So that's not too bad. But even so.
Oh, here we go.
Thank you.
our classic chicken liver parfait. So chicken livers, wine and shallot reduction. We use a lot of wine like Shiraz, Port, Madeira, just to sweeten up a little bit the liver's flavor, which are quite irony when I think it's quite bloody. So we cook it and we cook it bain-marie until it reaches 62-63 degrees temperature, like a nice and silky texture, really interesting. Then you will tell me after. Then coated with this mulled wine and plum jelly. So still a lot of sweet wine, spices, orange peel, lemon peel, star anise, cassia bark, which is cinnamon, Japanese cinnamon, and then plum puree set it. If you wonder how we get this nice texture, like a dimple texture, so basically we put the parfait at minus 34 degrees, then dipping inside the jelly, we break down a bit of the fiber of the jelly, we create this nice and dimple effect, which resemble for real plum. Then roscoe leaves, and on the side campanile bread brushed with rosemary, thyme and garlic, olive oil, then finish it in the saucepan. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Just a little reminder, I would say as well, that leaf on top, please leave on the side as it's not edible. That's a little part trick here. Most famous thing about this as well is that it has been served on the coronation of Henry IV back then. Wow. And it was actually not exactly plum, but it was a pork mince fashioned into like a bolo apple, and that's where it all started. And then over the years it developed into another part, but I really enjoy this idea of it, so it's quite fun, it's very refreshing, it's very unique itself.
Oh yeah.
Enjoy it.
Thank you. Yeah.
Let's eat the To be fair, Jess, actually, worst case scenario, I feel is running to the shop tomorrow as well, so.
How?
Right.
That is really nice. That doesn't taste anything like I thought.
Oh.
Me neither. That's
Second guys, salmon and the meat strip to follow on. Last one, ribeye.
Delightful.
Right in the middle of the kitchen, which is our charcoal grill, so that we are creating quite nice smoky and flavors, anything we are doing there. It's really nice. You can kind of get into quite nice high temperatures as well. So a bit dangerous, I always say. I'm always worried about the boys, but they always tell me no, I'm fine. On the other side, of course, there is the meat section as well, so you will be able to see, for example, guys cutting the meat. So it's quite nice and interesting to actually see all of the process. Unfortunately, the only one thing is the pastry kitchen, which is in the back of the house, just in the back, because obviously the combination of very hot here and a busy service doesn't really not go well together. Yeah. So we have it just in the back of the kitchen itself, in the back of the house. And then, as I mentioned before, this is our literally just a service kitchen. All of the preparations are downstairs, which is a nice big kitchen as well, and it's quite nice and interesting to see that behind the scenes. We always have the opportunity to actually have a kitchen day, so it's quite nice to see how the guys are working and what they have to actually prepare, because over here you can't really see. So it's very interesting, and I really enjoy it myself to see. My brother is itself a chef, so he always tells me as well, get out of the kitchen, you know, you stay in the front, I will be in the back. But It's very interesting. And over here as well, we have the whole wall of exhibition. We are going all the way from the medieval times to the Tudor, Victorian, and all up until now, basically, with like the special market for the back as well, which we're going to finish it off today with the ice cream. So we have a bit of a fun today. Thank you.
Thank you.
No worries. Give us maybe 3 minutes.
We are 4:23 after one bus, 1 hour family bread. Brilliant bread.
It's really good. Okay. So just leave it there for storage. Grab it. Let's see. I love what. Yeah.
So that's our fish course, guys, for today. Our SEABASS and green sauce, white SEABASS, obviously lightly roasted on plancha, just to get this nice and crispy golden skin. We cure it for about half an hour, just to get a bit more density on the meat, adding a bit more flavor with a spice cure. So with the lemon zest, lime zest, some coriander seeds and black pepper. On the side, braised endives. So we braise it and let it rest in a veg braised liquor for about 24 hours. So it gets this pickle and acidic taste, which covers the bitterness from the endives itself. Then roasted on the plancha with some demerara sugar, which adds a bit more complex to the dish, a bit more flavor. Then we reduce it down the veg braised liquor and emulsify with the butter, creating a glaze, which then we'll give the final touch. So,
We know what those are.
some pickled onion dressed with the kombu salt, nice and umami, and then to finish the star of the lunch. These are one of the complexes we have on the menu, sorry. Can you bring some mushroom ketchup for our friends? Please, thank you, Andrea. It takes about 10 days on the making. So we have infused eucalyptus pickle liquid, green coffee infusion, which brings a bit of this acidity, this nice refreshing notes with eucalyptus. Then we have we emulsify with the low veg parsley and roast garlic butter. Enjoy, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I'll bring some mushroom ketchup.
That's great. Thank you.
Triple cooked chips.
Oh, yeah.
Come on. You gotta try one on its own. You
On
got
its own?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's go for
Try
it.
on this one.
I don't think we ever had the mushroom ketchup with it.
Oh.
Not bad.
Oh.
Guys, to finish, as a good British restaurant, we like to serve our fish with chips. Famous triple cooked chips from Heston, really nice and crispy on the outside and fondant on the inside, and then our signature mushroom ketchup. So mushroom ketchup, oxidized Paris brown mushroom. We get the juice out, so some big stock to add really nice and intensify the flavor, and some sauté mushroom on it.
I might be wrong. Isn't that one of the original ways ketchup was done, though?
Yes.
Yeah.
So this was the mushroom ketchup itself and the triple cooked chips are the biggest invention of Heston's from about 1993, especially because the ketchup was back then called the ketchup, and it's coming all the way from Asia. So back then the first originated ketchup was the walnut one. We are continuing with creating varieties of Paris brown mushroom and button mushrooms as well to create it inside too. So it's quite nice mushroom consommé, mushroom ketchup, quite nice and strong, bit of a vinegar. So it goes very well with the chips itself.
Oh, wow. Very nice.
No worries, enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh.
I'll get some mushroom ketchup in there. Well, good tip, you don't get any mushroom.
That sauce is gorgeous.
Yeah.
I'll marry that sauce, making my wife.
I think it's already taken up in that position. We're taking Charlie on this.
You a Mormon? Well,
The
Interesting.
red signature chocolate dessert.
I don't think it's not yeah, is it?
I wonder if it's got raisins in it, I suppose.
Chocolate raisin.
Yeah.
Cadbury's fruit. Yeah, it's already
Parish on his Instagram.
Yeah.
He posts cigars. Somebody can just see like a dairy milk bar. And he loves chocolate. He loves chocolate bars.
a man after my own heart.
Yeah. Chocolate bar with coconut. Very rare to drink.
Oh, well, yeah, he's got the cigars.
That's our last course for today. Our Anjou pigeon. So we slow cook the breast for about 40 minutes at 63 degrees, just to bring up to temperature nice and slowly, break down the fiber and get this nice and tender texture. Dust it then with some cocoa nibs and coriander salt. So give it a bit this nice and interesting twist with cocoa nibs, which goes very well with poultry. So then we got our artichoke calabarigo, our low acid onion acidulated with Chardonnay vinegar. We slow cook pigeon legs that we cook for 6 hours and a half, which is nice and tender, and then we smoke it in the Jasper to finish it. On the side our molten Jerusalem artichoke gel, and on the top malt and pistachio crumb. And to finish it, our pigeon and egg sauce. So still lots of spices on the pigeon sauce, just to bring up a little bit the flavor, which accompanies very well with the gamey season. Enjoy, guys. I'll leave a bit more here if you like.
Perfect. Thank you.
I especially like how this recipe is that Chef Mason, who she was a very well-known cook, and the idea of her to using artichoke and pigeon together was such a great combination, and Heston really find a way that, you know, it kind of goes very well. So he tried it himself and he figured, okay, that's a great combination, let's do it for us as well. That's why we're also adding the pistachios on top of it, just to have a bit of a crunchiness. My favorite part about this is actually the sauce, because we are adding the London Pride ale to it, to the stock, so that we are creating very nice maltiness as well. So,
That's great, thank you.
Thank you.
I love London Pride.
If I could get a candle made out of this smell, never ending, I'd be buying that constantly.
If you wait,
Just smells so good.
Charlie and I had this at the Fat Dog.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, but
The fat pigeon.
yeah, but couple differences, especially in terms of the sauce.
I'm going to try the pigeon with the sauce. The IPA. Brixton IPA.
That's very
Sort of foul, but different.
nice and gamey. And just look at that. Beautiful.
Ooh.
The wing? Try the wing.
Oh, I will.
It's so good. It is. That's something else.
Thank you. Meat on Rothschild. Nice.
Thank you.
Oh, here it is. Château de
Can I will
Cam.
bring the the bottle right now?
Oh, please.
We're going to save that for the forest cat, right? Or was the other
The
one?
tipsy cake.
Tipsy cake, that was it, yeah, that's fine by me.
I'm gonna have a smell of it though.
With the restrooms again.
Yeah, 6 liters.
So what's everyone else having? I know what I'm having.
Château de Cam.
Château de Cam, vintage 1995 in a lovely 6-liter imperial size bottle, equivalent of 8 regular size bottles.
Just out of pure morbid curiosity, how much action of one of them?
Let's say no, because a lot of people know it very well that this is gonna go on price, so they buy it during the release,
Yeah,
and they
get a bit.
Yeah,
they
they mark
keep
it up.
it into storage.
Yeah.
Sometimes they keep it in storage into the winery as well.
First of all,
Take that.
here you are. And here you are. Okay, in front of you is the best forest. Yeah, on the base we have almond base, and then we will have a sponge, a chocolate sponge, and we have a chocolate ganache. It's a kirsch ganache, so we have flavor of kirsch, and then we have a cherry inside as well. And then on the side we have a kirsch mousse, so it's a white mousse you can see when you cut. And then on the top is a dark chocolate mousse, so it's total 7 layers. And then on the top you have a cherry to finish, and then on the side you have a kirsch ice cream. And on the side, you can see like a chocolate soil, like it's like a sandy. It's like made with chocolate. Yeah, okay? And then I hope you enjoy, okay? Thank you.
Thank you. That chocolate sands.
And I'm gonna top it
Brand
up
new.
with a bit of a spray array. First, perfume. Thank you. Enjoy.
Awesome. Thank you.
I have been waiting for this.
The sand part's new.
Yeah, the sand part's new. Now the best thing to do. Oh yeah, by the way, the stem
It's edible.
cherry should be edible.
Is it?
It's a vanilla pod.
Oh, wow.
Now the best thing to do,
Get all the
bit of
layers in.
everything and a bit of ice cream. And some quesadillas.
And
Great.
I can see why you are all hyping it up.
Oh yeah. Oh. Gorgeous.
it's just so good.
Some little cherries and chocolate.
You ever watch that episode of In Search of Perfection, where he talks about the whole episode is on the EFG. Went to Germany and everything. Oh.
This is the last dessert of the day, which is tipsy cake. So in front of you we have a tipsy cake with a pineapple. So we make the brioche ourselves, and then we coat them with butter and sugar. So you can see the crust here. And then we're gonna proof them, and we're gonna bake them with cream, vanilla, sugar, and alcohol. So it's very moist inside. And when we serve, we have raw brandy on the top, so more flavor of the alcohol. And on the side we have pineapple
we're gonna cook the pineapple with caramel, so have a light caramel flavor. So this is quite heavy, but it's light, so combined together, you'll balance in your mouth, okay? It is really tasty, and we serve them when it's warm because the brioche will be hot and absorb all the cream. People come for this one. And it's hot.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Yeah.
I'm going in.
That'll be gone real quick.
Here you are.
Thank you, thank you.
How it tastes?
Beautiful.
I'm gonna leave this one here for you, perhaps if you'd like to have a little bit more as well.
Oh yeah.
Here you are.
Perfect.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Enjoy it. One of my favorites. Thank you.
Oh, thanks.
To town and
Taking the first bite yet, mate?
You want some more?
Yeah, if you want some more, go for it. Mate, there's
there'll be none left by the
so
time.
much more brioche.
For Agnes Beth Marshall, which I'm stealing her spotlight today. Thank you very much.
Wow. How was the Château Kim?
Amazing.
Very nice.
Very good.
That was the main one you sampled it.
not my particular palate, but very nice though.
For me,
What is the type of sweet wines you prefer?
I prefer an ice wine.
Ice wines. Oh. Make sure you buy some on the site. It's becoming harder and harder every year for countries like Germany or Austria to produce it. Canada, obviously, is still.
Beauty, I like to say, which is really fun. It's one of my favorite things. As my first ever job was actually in selling ice cream. So one of my favorite parts because it's kind of nostalgic. It puts me back to past. Over here we are going to start with our beautiful vanilla custard, which here is a bit of proof as well because some people doesn't believe me. We have a custard there. So, all custard needs to go all the way in order to create the perfect texture for you. And what I like about the ice cream itself is just something different. We are using the custard so that the texture kind of comes out, the flavors as well. Before we start today though, shall we do some orange and mandarin compote for you on the bottom of your corn as a little surprise?
Yes.
Yes,
please.
alright, perfect. Just an extra bit of sweetness on the end. Agnes Beth Marshall herself, she was actually the queen of ice cream back in the times of especially 1855 to 1901, as she managed to publish an article in 1901 in her newsletter The Table, how to create ice cream using the nitrogen gas. We do perhaps use the liquid, which is about as well on the beginning, minus 200 degrees, very cold, but efficient enough for us with the liquid to create the ice cream quite faster than the gas itself. Are you ready?
Go for it.
Alright, let's do it. So it's quite fun. We are very lucky to have this ice cream trolley as they are specially designed for us all the way from Spain. So it's this beautiful beauty, and we have been lucky to have actually 2 of those. What I like to do in the meantime as well, in like a middle how we are doing. So now I'm going to just have a quick look. As you can still see, the custard is quite still runny. We need to put more nitrogen in order to create the perfect texture for you to settle up.
Oh wow, that is so cool.
It's like a little workout as well. As you can see now, the wheel is going slower. It means the ice cream is setting off, and it's going to be ready within the next couple of seconds. But just a little bit more. Now I'm actually struggling.
Is that shoulder injury playing you up a little bit?
That is also the bad shoulder I have.
Oh no.
It's okay. So I will show you as well what we created. It literally takes a few minutes, which I think is amazing, And we do it right in front of you as well. So this is what we have done.
Oh wow.
Yes. So here. And now onto the toppings. We have a dehydrated cherry yogurt crispy meringue. We have a popping candies with some strawberries and raspberries, and dark and walnut chocolate praline.
Ooh.
Madam, which one would you like to go first with? The meringue. Yeah, the first one. It's actually very refreshing. And now I'm just gonna do a shimmy shimmy. Here we are. Thank you. Here, which one would you like?
I'll go for the popping candy in the middle, please.
Alright.
I love popping candy.
Yeah.
It's the only sweet my parents would let me out because I annoyed them with it. Thank you so much.
No worries.
Next, I imagine you've been lucky that just goes super
And
into
which one?
here.
Pretty
Open your mouth open.
Chocolate.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I can hear it popping all the way from here. Thank you, you're welcome. And the last one, which one would you like?
I'll get the popping candy as well.
Alright.
Double trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Popping candies, yeah?
Yes, please.
Perfect.
Alrighty.
Here we are.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy it.
Thank you.
No worries.
Gorgeous. Bruh.
Our beautiful main spice finished with a little bit of a beef stew, stew, so that we can nicely do the bottom, which is also finished with the pecan nuts as well, gingerbread biscuit on top, and a little bit of a sugar as well.
Oh,
So
wow.
the best way on top of it, all in one go.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No problem.
All right.
I'm not touching that.
You're not touching it?
I can't stand mint spice.